welcome back all 12 of you viewers. It's I, Van Joe, with my lovely guest, co-host with the most.
Over here.
This is Judy.
Yay!
Judy, what's going on? Recapping.
Oh, we got all sorts of stuff. Our meeting, actually, our last Arts Council meeting was very pleasant. We did not have a quorum, so we got out. You were guilty for not being there, but it was lovely. We met in person, without masks, in the library.
Wow.
It was lovely, and we're going to start meeting more
Just
often.
like old times.
Yeah, we're going to have some more. We're going to have more in person and not just meetings. We're going to actually talk about stuff and create art. Actually, coming up. By the time this airs to the 3 people who actually would watch this show out there, this coming Friday, July 16th, we are starting a Friday night art smash.
Yes.
That's awesome. So that is Bring Your Art Project. We're going to be in the makerspace. There's all sorts of stuff to use there. You can dig around whatever we've got there, donate the items.
Can they bring more stuff?
You can bring more stuff to play with. I'll probably bring my art journals. I've got a couple of them out here. They're just so transportable.
Can they take stuff home?
They can take stuff home.
So they can make their thing,
They can make
bring
their
it
thing
home.
and bring it home. It's really a time just to get together and with other creatives and a dedicated time to make art.
Sweet.
So it's really, I'm very excited about that. This is going to be great if it goes over. We've had a few iterations of this. We've done an open studio led by Sarah Hayes at one point, and Mike Barkume did the same thing with an open studio, primarily watercolors, where it was just to come in and bring your project. Watercolor art's actually another thing that's really nicely transportable.
Yeah.
You don't really need a lot to carry with you. But it's very exciting. If you want to do a project, leave it there. That's Friday night. You got to be there at 6. If you are not there at 6, you're going to have to call the phone number because yes, we can let you in because the library closes at 6. So that'll be exciting. And then starting in August, we're going to be starting art journaling again, and that'll be the second Wednesday of every month. It'll be August 11th. That'll be exciting too.
Nice.
I mean, it's just nice to, because, I mean, you can Zoom. I'm so sick of Zoom.
I'm over it,
sick
yeah.
of this whole, so we've talked about that. Like, we're sick of video.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone is sick of video except for Netflix. If someone has stock in Netflix, they are totally going to make a lot of money.
Yeah. We should do this show live.
Oh.
Big change from the last 10-minute conversation.
You want to do it in live? You want to do it live?
Happen, but
that would be interesting.
how would that go down? Where would we do that at?
I don't know. That would be interesting. Live, because like you hear the edited version here,
See it
public.
live. Watch the mistakes.
Yeah,
Hear the behind the scenes.
Yeah, like totally. I say nothing that's politically correct prior to the camera rolling.
This is my radio voice, so
Yeah.
you don't even know the
oh my
real
gosh,
Van Joe.
We could. Do you want to go podcast or do you want to go live?
I think to start it off, let's get crazy, do live, and then podcast after that.
Oh.
The ideas are just flowing here, people.
Oh yeah. Well, so the 3 of you out there who potentially are watching this, I'm not even sure what camera I'm supposed to be looking at.
I think you're here.
Hey.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay, so the 3 of you in our viewing audience, let us know because it would be good to know. I also, it's not pouring on me, sorry. It'd be good to know. Not that we're going to listen to you anyway, because pretty much don't.
Because there's so many of them.
Well, there's so many of them. I mean, like, yeah. Yeah, so the purpose of this whole thing was to recap what went on in the Arts Council meetings, but I don't know that that's
I don't know if that's what's happening.
It's time for change.
Yeah.
Maybe time for change.
We looked at the analytics and we reach a good 20 on the real controversial show.
Actually, the most controversial one was when we had someone doing the painting with the ketchup and mustard.
Delicious.
And relish, and that was controversial. We did have some people saying that it was the funniest thing they've ever seen. Other people who said we should be embarrassed.
Well.
And how could we do that?
Well, we got views.
Yeah, but that board member's no longer on the board, so,
So there's that.
It's like, oopsies.
Well, there's that.
Thanks. I thought it was interesting. We could do live.
Yeah.
I think that's what we need. We need more live, in-person things. So
maybe that's why we're feeling how we feel about recapping, because we're sick of the digital Zoom world.
we are sick of
COVID killed everything.
Yes, COVID was a downer, and I've talked to a screen for so long. I'm pretty much done with it. I would say. So I think send us your thoughts.
Yeah.
Send us your thoughts. The two of you who will actually.
But do it anyways.
Yes, you won't anyway. But if you did, but if you are loving the virtual life, there is one more virtual event coming up, and that's the Virtual Writers Group. It's the third Thursday of the month, which is July 15th. That is going to change into a live, in-person thing eventually.
Nice.
They've just got to figure out when, because all the schedules changed at the library, so they're probably not going to be holding it on the third Thursday, because the library's only open until 2 p.m. on Thursdays, and that would necessitate a dramatic change of schedule. So
Ain't nobody got time for that.
no, but the Knitting Circle meets every Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. If there's any fabric or fiber artists out there.
Ain't that some knit?
Yeah, that's pretty nice. And you get instruction if you want it.
I like that.
And that's in the makerspace where they even have knitting needles and yarn.
I once attended a knitting group at my work. Lovely group of ladies that were able to show me the ropes. And,
Show you the yarn?
Show me the yarn and the needles. And while I thought I was making a pot holder, some places got a little tight, a little loose. I ended up making a thong shape.
Oh, nice.
So that was cool.
So did the ladies of the knitting group wear the thong, or
No.
did you keep
Nope.
that for your own?
I still work there, so.
Okay.
But
You have it now.
It's
You
on my
have
desk
in your
at work.
underwear drawer? No?
Uncomfortably
No?
staring at me.
Wow.
Reminding me of my knitting skills. But
I have.
crocheting, is there a difference?
Yes, there's a huge difference.
I think this was crocheting.
Crocheting, you had like the one little needle with a hook instead of the two needles.
See, I don't know what I did now.
Did it have one with a hook, or did you have two?
I don't remember now.
Knitting.
I think one. I think I had
if
one.
you had one, it was probably crocheting.
Okay.
And that's not as difficult as knitting, in my opinion. But once, because these people, they don't even look.
Yeah, that's
They didn't
what I
look.
was sitting next to, and they were just whipping out blankets.
Yeah.
I'm working on a pot holder.
Yep.
So.
But you made a thong,
And I made a thong, so
which is great.
Happy accident.
I think.
Bob.
And speaking, it's a good segue. There's going to be a thong writing workshop. No, it's a songwriting, not a
Nice.
thong writing.
Nice,
Because you
Cisco.
can't. So there's a good segue. That is with John Gilmore. This is made possible by a grant from the Children's Literacy Fund, and there's going to be songwriting for adults on July 24th from 3:30 to 5:30. You got to sign up in advance for that, because if they don't get enough people to sign up for that, they're going to cancel it. But if you sign up, it's free.
Sweet.
But so you're going to learn how to write and perform and compose the whole bit. And then there's also different workshops for the 4 to 7-year-olds, the 8 to 12-year-olds, and the 13 to 17-year-olds. And then there's an adult workshop. The kiddie ones are the August 11th through August 13th. But that's pretty cool. If there's any songwriters out there, it's free. It's free, and you're going to learn something. And I think it's wonderful. I don't know. I mean, like after the Swanee musical, I didn't really need to write another song.
Yeah, you're
You
bucket
know.
list check.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, my bucket list actually runneth over. I've got nothing left to put in the bucket. I will say that just for anyone out there who's working on their own bucket list, make sure you have lots of art in that bucket list. And if you do decide to go parasailing, 2 suggestions: make sure that you are doing
have
that with a
Taco Bell.
professional. And not somebody who's just has done it with a friend and they've got their stuff, people's gear. Bad choice. Thank you, Jeff, for the bruises. And also make sure that the harness fits you. Otherwise, you are going to get a wedgie at 10,000 feet
Wow.
that you will not forget for a long time. And your life may flash before your eyes.
I want to see
Thinking,
photos.
I'm going to die in front of my child. That was just a lovely time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's really nothing left on my bucket list. I mean, I've been on the small screen, the big screen. I've done so you people tell us what's next. Is it stand-up comedy recapping?
Ooh. Is it just everything?
What?
We just chat about everything?
I don't know. There's still more art.
many
There's still
ideas.
more art. I mean, we've got more art. There's like all this art going on in Swanton. There's so much. It's really, I mean, which is amazing when you think about it. But Food Truck Sundays, that's going to be July 18th.
Nice.
That's the third Sunday of every month.
Is
So
that
that's-
right along with the
It's the farmer's market.
farmer's market, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Come
so-
buy some cool stuff and eat some good food.
I think you'll be there.
Not this upcoming week.
Oh,
Surprise anyone that was expecting me.
Okay. Yes,
I'll be
you
out
said
on
I could be there
vacation.
with you this coming week.
Did I?
Which is a good thing I said I wasn't going to do that.
Surprise!
Surprise. Oh my God. I'm not ready
I
for
was
that.
just putting you out of the nest there,
Thank
letting
you.
you fly.
Thank you. Fly, little birdie. Speaking of which, good segue to Swanee. There's been rumors
Oh,
of a Swanee 5.
you know, I heard about this.
Yes. Someone has suggested Swanee's Excellent Adventure with the recent egg smashing discussion that's been going on Facebook, because all those of you out there who don't know that the swans that we have in Swanton, they can't actually procreate. They
You
can't
shooting
have,
blanks?
well, they can't let the eggs,
Oh.
whether the egg, who knows what goes on in that swan house after dark.
Yeah.
That would be bad film to have, but I also am just immediately seeing like one of those
Maybe
Mutual of
just the
Omaha's
shadows.
nature videos, and the swans are now in the mating dance, and you will see. No, we don't want that on the big screen at the Weldon. That would be
Just the shadow puppets of it, I think, would be enough, to be honest. And some feathers just going everywhere.
quack, ah. And then you see them coming out, and one smoking a little cigarette,
Right, yeah,
and then
yeah.
the egg pops out, and
Leave
then
it
it's
20
smashed.
on the counter.
And then it's smashed by our all of our
man.
town fathers, because we can't be letting those things come into our neighborhood. I mean, no, they're not allowed.
Well, the egg's white, so it has a chance.
Oh, snap! No, we can't. If you saw at the beginning of this show, anything that we say here may not be supported by the
Everyone
views
else, yeah.
the views here are not those.
They're just
of
mine
the,
and her views.
Yeah.
It's-
No, that we will. Back to Food Truck Sundays, where you can attempt to go up and pet a swan and at the same time potentially lose a hand or fingers,
Yes.
because them guys are nasty.
Yeah.
Could be because someone's taking all their eggs and smashing them.
Yeah.
July 18th, August 15th, September 19th, and that is. So you had some good turnout there, right?
For the
You're making some
farmers
money?
markets,
Yeah,
they
money,
were
farmers market.
huge
and-
turnout, and it seems like every time we do it, every week, every month,
Every
month, more vendors, more people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So great opportunity for our artists. Anyone who wants to be out there, you can contact Swanton Recreation. It's right on their website. You can
reach out
reach
to
out to Nicole
Susie.
Draper or Susie
Kelleher.
Yes,
Yep.
I don't have Susie's email, but if you go to Swanton Recreation, you'll have the information right there. Edwin Church Award for local writers. Deadline, breaking news here, deadline moved out to September 1st.
Nice. Extended?
Yes, extended because somebody hasn't put out the application yet. Oopsie. So this is that was funded by a local benefactor and part of the family of Edwin Church, and we are going to be running that for a few more years until the money runs out. If anyone wants to donate to make more writing things, that'll be great. We put out we had so many people for the kindness poetry contest.
Yeah.
We had people, like very few people from Swanton actually, but we had people from China and France and
awesome.
like out around the state. So yeah, you just have to say there's some dollars there, and
Yeah.
people will come running
What?
from
You
all
sniff it
over.
from
I'm
miles
like,
away.
can you send them like congratulations, you won second place. That's right, I'm in China. I'm like, you got PayPal?
Yeah.
Because
That's awesome, though.
yeah, I think it was Paris, China, and somewhere down the bottom of the state was the winners, the big
That's pretty
winners.
cool.
Yeah, it's great. First art wall went up.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Where? I think I saw the painting. Was it the two swans?
No.
No. First
No.
art wall.
The first, Span, the new,
Yeah.
the art walls are back
I thought
up.
they had 3 of them up. Or
Well,
I knew of
the-
3 approvals.
Yes, but one's actually up, and
Oh,
Scott
talking about Scott.
Rayum painted it. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's gorgeous.
Incredible, yes.
And I know,
River,
so
the deer,
yeah.
the woods.
It's
yeah.
beautiful. It's beautiful. And those of you who don't realize that he did that for free, yeah, those aren't beautiful.
This ain't it, but-
This ain't it.
Would you look at the donk
Look at the what?
on that?
That's a string painting fail
That
that I
lady was
saved.
blessed.
Yes. But Scott Rayum's painting is beautiful, and to those, so anyone, he did that for free, I believe. He
Probably,
did.
yeah.
Because he's amazing, and he's the ones who just started, making all them happen in the first place. We are so fortunate how much money we would have to pay for art of that caliber in our community, and he's just donating it.
It's his legacy.
It is his legacy. It's
awesome.
amazing David Winchester is working on one. I've seen photos of it. It's beautiful. I've seen it in person that he's working on. It's gorgeous.
I saw one over at the
Gorgeous.
high school too. I'll give them a
There's-
shout out.
There is, yeah, the high school has an art wall that the high school kids do there, and there's one in front of Salon Elixir.
Yep.
Still, those are private art walls. Those aren't public art walls.
Oh, okay.
To do the others, to work on the ones that Swanton Public Art Network has, you have to go through their process, which you can do on www.spanforart.org.
Nice.
Spanforart.org. There's also a link on the Swanton Arts Council website, which I'm told is actually a blog and therefore not worthy. So to that, I just, oh, well, something in my eye there.
Something in your eye
There we go. So more art walls coming soon. Very excited to see them going up.
Nice.
And also exciting, the Makerspace
Yeah.
is having, in the Swanton Public Library, is having some excitement there.
What's happening?
Well, the Teen Advisory Group that's in Swanton has made is funding. They gave I think it's $1,000 grant. Could be wrong. Might be more, 1,500. I think it's 1,000. They've donated some money, and the teens are working with the library to help determine what they want to see. So funding is going in there. All the things that come out of that little tiny closet that you used to go. I don't think. Have you ever gone in the closet before? Where the art,
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Navy, but
Oh, goodness. Yeah. This is a closet that is terrifying. You just open the door, and if you have any OCD or any issues at all or hoarding tendencies, you're either going to be at home or you're going to have a meltdown, because it was just this horrific amount of stuff. So that's all been pulled out by the teens, which is a good job, ladies. And they've pulled them all out, and they're sorting it, and they're going to be putting it in the community room at the library. It'll be up on the walls. Anyone who comes to our Friday night art smash on the 16th, or if you come to art journaling, it'll be down there, and you'll see all the different things that you can use, and hope it'll be a work in process, but I'm very excited. It's much more open space. We're going to be establishing places where you can go in and create.
certain
and
like
hold
areas,
classes.
right? I heard.
Yeah.
Like that corner will be the 3D printing.
3D
Over here
printer
will be the Cricut.
The Cricut will be set up.
Painting
The 3D printer will be set up. They've talked about some photography stuff, but there'll also be tables, and then all of the things that you want to use. You know, you can just go right over and pull them out instead of going into the terrifying closet. So it's very exciting. We've held a couple things in that room. It's a good space. The lighting's great. You can spill stuff on the floor and not have to worry about it. It cleans up well. So that's a wonderful thing. Lots of help from Swanton Recreation with that to get the teen advisory group going.
Want to segue into that Marble Mill situation? Do you have that on your list?
I don't.
Marble Mill, the
Marble
mural
Mill.
at Marble Mill. I'm sure there's another title, a better title, but I just came up with that.
Oh, the one that's on where the
Looks like an apartment situation.
Yeah.
It used to be a restaurant, I'm told,
Yeah,
maybe
it was a
outdoor
restaurant.
seating. Yeah, that
is
wall.
owned by the village, I'm told.
Is it?
I'm told that wall is owned by the village.
Interesting. Well, somebody we're in contact with. I wish I knew all the details and all the names, but let's just say this. If you have an idea for the wall at Marble Mill, the concrete wall that has it has painting right now, it's very faded of like pillars.
Yeah, yep.
Pitch us your ideas with
Big
the
boot smashing an egg.
I like it.
You like it?
The theme one Swanton.
One Swanton.
But boot smashing an egg.
Oh, good. We've got the David Winchester's beautiful art wall of the two swans.
I saw
The black
that,
swan,
yeah,
white swan.
yeah.
So that's been used for one Swanton too.
That's a pitch it.
So I think that would be nice. I mean, I look at that all the time. It's right on the water. You kind of want to have something that is not too detailed there, I would think, because
You don't want people getting into an accident.
one, they're driving over the bridge.
I see,
So,
scratch.
I mean, that's one thing, but if you can walk up to it and see it, I mean, it's beautiful. I think it has potential.
I'm gonna try and find.
It would be lovely to see something on there. Now, who's organizing that? Is that through Swanton Rec? Is that through SPAN? Is that through SEP?
You're calling me out too soon. I'm forgetting names of people and all the other details. I got nothing. I'll have it for you in a matter of seconds.
I think what do people want to see? That would be, and then what do people want to paint? So do they have funds for that? Is there?
We do.
We do have funds.
I think I
To funds to actually pay the artist.
Oh, where is it?
I turned the phone off.
So Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a pay the artist or pay anyone that pitches the idea, but I mean, how cool would that be to say you pitched the idea and that's what happened? But, wow, I wish
Book recommendation while he's looking this up.
Yeah.
Real Artists Don't Starve by Jeff Goins. And it talks all about artists who give their work away for free and how that's probably not a good idea for you if you actually want to make money at it. So just a thought there.
Here you go. Community Youth Mural Project.
Oh,
Call for designs from
Okay.
the Swanton Youth. Please submit designs for the wall pictured above. It's in here.
yeah, picture
There's no way you're seeing that.
No, not seeing that.
But
You
the
could
wall
just
that we were talking about,
roll right over to the camera.
with the above theme, One Swanton, no later than July 31st, 2021. Think this will be published by then?
No,
We'll make-
no,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
know,
These guys
the
will
last
whip it
one
out,
up on
we'll post
YouTube
it.
is March, so I don't know about that.
Whoever's been
Slacker.
supposedly posting them has been slacking. That's this guy. All submitted designs will be reviewed by the youth-led creative team and SPAN. Hey, SPAN, I know them.
Yeah.
The selected design will be finalized by a youth-led creative team, and the mural will be completed through community paint events in the fall of 2021.
That's
so cool,
exciting.
right? Multiple events.
Community paint event is
Multiple.
quite,
I see an S. So we're going to have many events.
yeah.
Interested in being a part of the youth-led creative team or submitting a design, please email Ashley, A-S-H-L-E-Y.
Oh, Ashley Bowen.
Bang,
Ashley Bowen.
at mvsdschool.org.
Yes.
Marble Valley
Yep.
School District.
I did know about that, Mississippi Valley School District.
Bingo,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep, I did know about that one.
Reach out to me, shoot us a message on Facebook,
Yeah,
Instagram,
yeah, that's
and
exciting.
we'll put you in the right
I'd like to
path.
see something. I mean, it would be nice to see something new there. And
got
I think
ideas.
that would be. I think that would be lovely. You have ideas?
Yeah, I was looking at greeting cards and the way they, back in the day, greetings from Swanton and greetings from Vegas. But
like
in
Route
each
66 kind of
letter, each letter having like a theme, a background. The S would have
That violate the billboard law, the Vermont billboard
that
laws.
billboard lock and shove it. That's
Okay.
what that can do.
Okay, yep.
We're gonna put words, letters. We're gonna put stop signs on it. I'm
Ooh, right,
yeah.
pushing the boundaries.
All boundaries
I
are gonna
like
get pushed on
that.
this
I
one.
do like that.
That's just my idea. I'm sure it won't get approved, but.
Well, no, I mean, like, I would encourage anyone out there to submit ideas that are just a little bit crazy.
Yeah, take that box, smash it, and go outside of it.
Go right outside that box, put the box right in the recycle bin, and just jump right straight ahead. I think,
Banksy said something along the lines of, think outside the box and then take a razor blade to it and cut a stencil.
ooh,
Yeah, I wish I would have come up
Ooh.
with that. I didn't.
who was that artist, whatever you can get away
Banksy.
with? Who said that? That was,
Probably Banksy.
no, I forgot his name. But he's,
Wall.
yes, yeah,
Warhol?
Andy Warhol.
Bingo.
Yep. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And I can't remember who said, create what sets your heart on fire and it will illuminate the path ahead.
Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
No.
So I don't remember. Whatever. It's a great sentiment. Come up with something. Put your
Yeah.
ideas out there. It's
All two of you. We lost.
all two of you.
We lost a viewer.
Yeah, we lost it.
We're 13 minutes in.
13 minutes in. Well, I mean, we got some other things coming up. Janet Suave, who pulled off epic craft classes with the money that was donated to the Arts Council. She went way above and beyond. She is out there now rallying for more funding and more donations so we can do more craft classes. I'm sure we'll see more in the future. It's very exciting. If people, the takeaway from this, if anyone, the one person who's probably still watching, if there's something art related you want to see in Swanton, step forward. And there's an opportunity with working with either the Arts Council, with SPAN, with Swanton Rec, with the library, Swanton Enhancement Project, their Economic Development Task Force. They'll jump right on and help you do things. We've got the Teen Advisory Group now. There's all sorts of things. We're looking at possibly a micro business group starting up, and that would be great for our artists because some artists, their businesses don't qualify necessarily for a small business, but this would be a networking group. Julie Bittner is looking into getting that started through the library. That's
Marijuana growing. Is that related?
it could work. That could be work, but a little, like some when you're at
Connected to
that,
art?
huh?
We're
It's
trying to connect it to art.
you don't have to,
Okay.
but this is an Arts Council thing. So, and she's an artist, so it does lend itself to the arts. But if you want to go with pot or marijuana or anything else, you
making
can do
donuts.
that too. Making donuts, culinary art. I miss need a donut.
We need
It's
some
like,
culinary artists.
Totally need some. We got some great
We
ones.
got some good ones, but I want some samples.
Yeah. Oh, well, that actually.
Nicole, I want some samples.
I want a chocolate festival.
Ooh.
Like chocolate makes
Swanton
me
chocolate
hurts
festival.
my throat, but I don't care.
Swanton
I will
chocolate
take
festival. Tell
the.
me that doesn't sound.
It sounds wonderful. I'd pay $20 to go to that
Yeah.
and have
Just
some
tons of chocolate.
chocolate.
For hours.
Oh, just different samples. Yeah, what a great fundraiser. It'd be lovely. Yeah, we could talk craft classes. There's probably more stuff. Big question is, well, how are we going to do this? What do you guys want to see here? Do you want to see more of this? Do you want this to transition into a podcast? Do you want it to transition into live shows? Do you want it to just go away? Because I don't know what.
We're here for you.
We're here for you, but we could
And
be
if
here.
you're not here for us, then why?
Yeah, then like, why are we here? Like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's here, hears it, did it really fall? Like, if we tape a segment and nobody watches it, did it really ever happen?
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, I could be watching Netflix.
Right.
Or is it IMDb, the new Leverage Redemption's out. Have you watched that? Are you a Leverage fan?
I'm not.
Leverage
Am I missing out on this?
Leverage was amazing. Leverage was the best show. It had 5 seasons. It was great. But Leverage Redemption is now out, and that's I think there's 6 or 7 episodes per season.
See, this is what we can be talking about. There's recapping, and then there's Leverage Redemption.
Then there's like what? Well, there's also like, what are you doing for art? So that's my question to you. What are you creating for art? And why the hell aren't you going to be at the farmer's market on the third Sunday?
I have a really important fishing trip that I need to attend.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. My family is getting together for a little family reunion / vacation that we do every year in Jersey Shore.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. So what are you creating for art right now?
Let's see. My spray paintings are doing great. People like them.
Mm-hmm.
They're flying off the shelves. And I have a ton of amazing mirrors that I cannot wait to paint.
Ooh.
So that's in the works.
And you're potentially doing murals at 44 North River Street down the road. Yeah.
So I got that mural. I got my own art wall in my yard. Yeah.
We've got time.
We got
Other thing that was mentioned at the last meeting that wasn't really a meeting because we didn't have a quorum, but we had good time anyway. Unicorn spit.
Yeah.
Unicorn spit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, David keeps calling it dragon snot. I'm like, no, it's not dragon snot. It's unicorn spit.
That's a way cooler way to spin it.
It is. Look it up. I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be one of those stupid puffy gel pens with a glitter in it and like nobody wants it. It's a gel stain. It's amazing. It's gorgeous.
Now,
and
if you mix it up too much, does it become mud?
I think you have to layer it. So yes, so there's a process to it. So we're encouraging, I believe there's a vote going out to the board for some funding for it. I don't know because I'm not on the board.
Yes, I do believe you're correct in that.
And we were encouraging Janet to not have that be a free class, to have the first one actually be something that people...
Because I think it costs them pennies.
It costs some pennies to get the stuff. And that's why we want to do like a dabbler class, because you can't, in order to try it, you have to buy all this stuff. And so what if you buy the stuff for $120 or $200 and then you decide, I don't really like this.
Yeah, then you're stuck with...
Yeah, that's why we did
snot
the
and
Alcohol Inc. Dabbler class, because again, to get started with that, you really need a $30 or $40 or $50 investment, and if you don't know what you're doing, you just made a big mess. But just with a little bit of guidance, you can test drive something. So I think we will see a unicorn spit
/ dragon snot. I'm sticking with that.
It does sound quite interesting. I think that there's a marketing opportunity there to come up with something else called dragon snot.
Leprechaun jizz.
Oh, just say leper. Leprechaun. I would,
That's the word you got hung up on?
No, it's not. Come on. There we go.
We're going out with a bang.
We're going out with a bang. Yeah, so like 20 seconds left. It's all spiraling downward. And to the 2 people who ever actually watch this, I apologize to you, but not really, because you know what? Like,
this is what we do. This is great.
Yeah, cut my pay. If you don't like it, dock my pay.
Yeah.
Dock my pay. I told you, don't bring the camera out, show my
4,
legs. So
3,
they did it.
And we're out of here.
Yeah, goodbye.
That was the most fun I've had.